Shadowlay, everybody. Wait. Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Charming Man. And, well, guess who's back in the news? I know. It's probably not the most political story. It's probably not the most interesting story. But because it's such an interesting person, he has become such a character, such a meme over the last 5 years, I can't help but just report on this anyway, using somebody else's reporting. So anyway, Shia LaBeouf. Look at him. Look at the poor man. Look at him. That is a guy who knows he's fucked up. That is a guy who knows that he has essentially fallen to the point where, well, you'd say there's nowhere else to fall. He's hit the bottom, but I don't know. He's dead inside. He knows he is a shadow of his former self. And now, to be honest, he's been on this decline for a while now. Starting off with that strange performance art where the guy started to be really weird. I mean, this is coming from like a steady career projection of like, you know, from the earliest days, Even Stevens to even Transformers. They were big blockbuster budget films and he was making a lot of money. He was in it for a reason because he wasn't a shit actor. He wasn't amazing, but he wasn't shit either. So like, from that to this, and to be honest, the nadir of all that was He Will Not Divide Us. That was when he truly lost the plot, because this was somebody who was so narcissistic, so volatile, so mental, that all it took was one little thing, this one little corner of the internet, a bunch of shitlaws over at Paul to twist his buttons to see him go over the edge. And now, this is the result, and it's such a shame. So what has happened is, he was off filming some film. It sounds like an art house film because it's got a weird title. So he was there, he was in Georgia, and Savannah to be precise, and basically he was walking around and then eventually he asked some bystander for cigarettes and basically he got refused cigarettes and he went on a drunken tirade full of expletives against this person in front of women and children and innocent people who didn't do anything. They didn't want to see Shia LaBeouf spurg out in front of them, but anyway, that's besides the point. So anyway, the police arrive. He gets arrested, and you've probably seen the photo of him just going mental, and this policeman with this face. It's like Pepe. It's like a real-life Pepe face. He's just like, yeah, we've got Shia. Oh dear, right, let's take him in. So they take him in. There's two police officers, a white guy and an African-American. And he turns to the African-American while they're in the car. This is all on body cam. I would show you the footage, but for some reason, the article's removed it. So I can't show you, but I'll look it up on YouTube and I'll link it in the description. It's priceless. So anyway, he turns to the African American and he's already ranting and raving. And then he goes, "You just arrested the white guy asking for a cigarette. I was in my hotel doing nothing wrong." To the African American, and in the TMZ footage of this, it just only shows the stuff in the car. Some girl was just like, white privilege, and I'm just like, no, it's Shia LaBeouf, mate. So anyway. He then says to them, as you can see on the headline, I've got more millionaire lawyers than you know what to do with, you stupid bitch. And it's just like, oh dear. I'm surprised he has at least two. He can't be making much money, can he? I mean, his films don't do well whatsoever. Speaking of his films not doing well, basically what has happened is that some people, raised their fists, I noticed, tried to compare this to Mel Gibson's Meltdown. But the thing is, Mel Gibson is already a nutcase anyway. Like, he believes that stuff when he's sober, when he's tipsy, when he's drunk. And also, that was a long time ago. And his career is in the ascendance, because what they're trying to say is, look, Shia can get away with this because he's more left-leaning than Mel Gibson is. And, well, not really, considering that nobody really wants to work with Shia. That's why he's doing these art house projects. That's the only thing he can do. He can't really do the big blockbuster budget films anymore. I mean, Fury was like the last one he did, and even then, that was more of a low-key one for a World War II film. And, well, Mel Gibson is back in the ascendance. He's back in the director's chair, and he did Hacksaw Ridge, and that was very successful. Got him a lot of plaudits. Good to see him back. Well, Shia's just continuing to fall, so you can't really compare the two. You really can't. Like, it's pretty clear from these two stories that it's, apart from Mel Gibson, where, yeah, he attacked the Jews, and you don't attack the Jews in Hollywood. You don't attack the Jews in anyway. You don't attack any kind of demographic for any reason, which is retarded in the way that he did. But it's clearly not about politics. I think it's clear about behaviour and whether or not people want to work with you because you're volatile and you're crazy, and you'd be better off hiring somebody else. And that's what's happened to him. And well, it's sad. I kind of feel a bit sad for him because he's a great meme and he doesn't deserve this. But that's what happens. That's the price of fame. Obviously, it's gotten to his head. And there's only two ways this can end. Either he wakes up, like that face there, he wakes up after clearly thinking about how much of a fuck up he is and decides, I've got to improve myself. I've got to get out of this malaise and improve my career, improve everything about myself. And that tends to happen. Mel Gibson has, to some extent, done that. While the other way is to, well, kill yourself. Nah, I'm joking. There's another one. That's just fade into obscurity and nobody will remember who you are and you will die lonely and penniless. That can happen. Or you can kill yourself. We don't want you to kill yourself, Shia. We don't want you to die famished. So, please, for the love of the internet, for the meme, please get better. Love, CharmingMan, and I'll see you all later.